We are all here because we are leaders. It's as simple as that. We're leaders. The mediums that we are using are theater, film, song, dance, storytelling.
My name is Loazi Mayeki. Being a boy child and being raised by a single mother, got into bad things. And I ended up being into drugs and stuff, and I moved away from home and stayed in Hillbrow in an abandoned building. My mother used to come and fetch me. Maybe she went 4 or 5 times to that place, trying to get me back, and I would just go home for maybe one day. The next morning, I'll be back.
My name is Tyson Muntu Ngobesenkala. I grew up in the streets of Hillbrow. I was staying with my mother and my grandmother. So after my grandmother's passing away, my life changed because each and every day I would see my mother with different men, and I was abused physically and emotionally. I couldn't tell anyone. I couldn't speak to my mother because she was not always around.
My name is Togozo Mbata. I come from a small family. I was raised by my mother, as well as grandmother, as well as my grandfather. So I know exactly the kind of love and the figure that they've played in my life. I truly believe that if there is something that is more powerful than anything else in this universe, it have to be a woman. And I have reason why I'm saying that, because there are some things that a woman can endure, but a man cannot.
The way I was so close to my mother, it affected everything, the whole of me, her absence in my life. So I ended up now having this thing of, if I have a girlfriend, then I'm gonna search for that mother figure, and I don't find it. I realized there is nowhere else I can get this love.
I was born to save my mother. She had my sister, who's 12 years older than me. Then she had a son who she lost in her womb at 8 months. And that really turned her. She'd lost her little brother and sister as a child within 3 months of each other. So when she lost that son, she really lost her mind to a great extent. And my father encouraged her to have another child, and that was me. But I was very much made aware of that I was there to save my mother, which I always tried to do. So I was very much alone.
I was 20 years of age when my mother passed away. Then I was staying with my stepmother. We fought. I fought with my stepmother almost every day. Then I decided, let me leave him. So I became a street kid, living on the street. And it was tough. I ended up doing crime, and then one day I was shot. I almost died. Then I said, let me quit.
I've lived my whole life in London, in South London. And interestingly, around the time that I wanted to be an actor, my mum left my dad. So it was very unusual in the 1960s, 70s in the UK to be brought up by your dad. So my dad was my mother as well.
Each person who has told their story so far has enriched the quality of the listening. We feel now that everybody's story is now becoming part of this circle. It's growing. It's also growing because of all the people who are being mentioned. The mothers, the grandmothers, the grandfathers who have died, they are all being brought in here. Their spirits are being brought in here. And that's the way it works. Eventually, we are just a sample of the world.